Your life's on the line, so I'ma take yours. So who wanna blood dance with me? Get your body wrapped up or even a street fantasy. In the square, yo, you best to beware. Street fighter, we ain't playing over here. One-on-one, yeah, you know you get finished. Round one, round two, so come and get with it. Your heart ain't cold stone, forget about the power. Battle this out to the 24th hour. Paying the price that you couldn't deal with. Cold-blooded killers in my lockdown clique. Got no time to waste, we taking time bombs. Street fighters, we like a star in my arm. Take your first move, so what's it gonna be? You're trapped in a new world of Street Fighter 3. The third chapter, so what's it gonna be? You're trapped in a new world of Street Fighter 3. Take your first move, so what's it gonna be? You're trapped in a new world of Street Fighter 3. The third chapter, so what's it gonna be? You're trapped in a new world of Street Fighter 3. Rock what you got, block what you shot. Another chapter, what you get's what you got. Enough warriors here to fight, choose one. The best of the best will be the champion. Whose world is this after all? Capcom moving with lockdown forever, y'all. This contains scenes with violence and death. Viewers on discretion, some ain't ready yet. For the fact that they ain't ready, step up for what you got. For the bodies who ain't ready, take your regular spot. So what? Calm down before it's too late to stop. Trying to front like you was kings of the block. Step too close, kid, you might get shot. Only one master is going straight to the top. One false move, your whole game get flopped. Only one master is going straight to the top.
Hello, hello, hello. That's pretty loud. That's really loud. Did not expect that to be loud. Okay. Grams, how you doing? Good to see you. I am hanging in there, man. Hanging in there. A little rough around the edges, but we hang in there. You know how I am, dude. I always push through and persevere. This is all but another chapter that will soon come to an end in my life. So I'm just hanging in there, staying strong. It's all I can do right now. Just every day, I just try to take it one step at a time. Things could be better, but overall, nope. I gotta stay strong in spirit and mind, and everything will fall into place when it's time. It's all it is, man. It's all it is. These moments will only make me stronger. I feel like I've missed something? No, you didn't miss anything. It's just been a rough journey. That's all I gotta say. This whole career and everything has just been a wild ride, you know? But you didn't miss anything. It's just ups and downs, man. Ups and downs come with the journey. Ups and downs, man. Ups and downs. And don't worry, no one passed away or anything like that. It's nothing like that. It's just been again, recently it's just been a rough road, man. Like, there are times where I just feel like I want to give this all up, you know? And there are days where, like this, I just want to keep going because I just know there's something at the end of the road, you know? But again, as you already know, financially it's been difficult. Despite my side hustle, you know? You know, I have my side hustle plus this, and it's just, I gotta try and keep things moving, you know? Oh yeah, of course, exactly. Like, there will always be a time when things will feel up, and then there will be moments when things feel down, you know? And then right now I'm just kind of in between all that. Like, I know good things are coming because I know that this hard work will eventually pay off in some way. But if anything, right now I feel like I'm being tested. I feel like life is testing me, and I just need to be patient and hang in there. Because it's in these moments that you're probably tested the hardest to see whether or not you really deserve what you've been asking for and praying for. And for me, I've been praying and praying and praying for better moments. So I just try to stay strong, that's all. Has not been the easiest of roads to walk on, but I definitely know that everything I'm doing right now obviously has some reasoning. I don't know what that reason is yet, but all the years that I've put into this will surely have some effect. Just a matter of when. But yeah, that's all. That's all it is. It's just me being transparent. You know, it's has not been the easiest of roads recently, and I do feel like at times like I want to just kind of pack things up and just leave this all behind, you know, because I just sometimes question, like, is this really worth it? Like, am I doing the right thing? Because I haven't seen what I would like to see yet, but I think that's part of the journey. Like, I have to just have more faith and believe that it all will fall into place when it's time. Nothing just happens when you want it to happen. It happens when it's supposed to happen. So, like, I'll be honest, dude. Like, I'm just so behind on so many things. So behind on things. And so that's why I'm just like, man, like, this is really tough, you know? Before it was smooth sailing and had no like real immediate stress like that. Oh my god, it's crazy. Nowadays it's just things weigh down on you a lot over time. So before I had like no complaints, everything was going all right. But now I'm really feeling that weight. The pressure is kind of weighing on me a bit more. So I'm just trying to, you know, again, just try to stay spiritually strong, mentally strong. There's a finish line. I don't know when the finish line will be, but it'll come to pass at some point. This too shall pass. Holy moly, I'm getting... Okay, I gotta get my energy shield up for sure. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's important to just let yourself feel that way. You know, it's worse to not do anything, or rather it's worse to just kind of try to pretend that everything's going well when you know deep down that there could be better things happening. So yeah, you're absolutely right. You know me though, I'm just not the type of person to like bring that type of energy to a stream. I always do my best to maintain a good heart in everything that I do, because I just know that, you know, I'm not the only one out there that's having a rough time. So who am I to bring that about other people? Like, well, who am I to put that energy onto others? So that's probably one of my flaws at times, I guess. I tend to suffer a lot in silence because I don't really like to express what I'm going through. Just because I don't want to put that negativity on people. I just don't like the feeling of pretend. Or not pretend, but I don't like the feeling of projecting too much negativity out there. So in spite of my hardships, I just try my best to stay focused on what I'm doing and just have faith that everything will fall into place eventually. Yeah, never good to pretend, because eventually that pretending is gonna come to the surface, you know, and it's not gonna be good for anybody. Sometimes it's just good to accept what's happening and move on with it. Yeah, that is true. That is true, yeah. I guess that is, again, like I said, that's probably one of my flaws at times, because I tend to be quite silent in what I go through, just because I feel like I don't want to burden anybody. That's never the person I like to be. I don't want to burden people. So I tend to walk with a chip on my shoulder at times, just because I don't want everyone to know what's going on, because I just don't want to overshare or, you know, put people in a position where they feel like they have to do something. You know what I mean? Like I don't like that feeling. But I know what you're saying though. Because yeah, like I said, it's just times have been tough. I'm quite behind on a lot of things. I'm behind on my debts. My debt's pretty high right now, and my passport expired, so I can't travel right now, and that cost me money to renew, and that I don't have right now. So there's a lot of things, you know, but again, like I said, I try my best to just move on and keep things moving and have faith that something will, you know, fall into place eventually. That's how I see my life now. Just allowing what's needed to happen, and when it happens, it happens. But all I can say is that I feel blessed just to be alive. That's the most important thing. As long as I can be alive to talk to you guys, and you guys keep me in good spirits. Every time I see you, I'm always happy. Anybody who comes through, I'm always feeling good. So whoa. No. Okay. And really, I'll be honest, man, this game has really kept me sane. Like, playing Path of Exile every day has really kept me focused. It keeps my mind off of things. So rather than just, oh my gosh, there's no way. Rather than just sit there and, you know, I think it's a lot worse when you just sit there and you just let your mind wander. I find that when I just play a game that I really enjoy, you know, things are a lot easier. Jeez Louise. No. No, not again. Okay. Holy. What the? Come on, man. Holy moly. I had to roll out of that one. Woo. Oh, no. Oh, okay, good thing I rolled out of that one. I was too close for comfort there. Okay, I need to get more Ignite in this build. Okay, good, I got both of them at the same time. Oh, that's all I wanted. Oh. Let's go. Oh, Gramps, dude. You didn't have to do all that, man. You didn't have to do all that at all, brother. Truly, man. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you for what you provided. I appreciate you. I know it's small, but that's all that matters, and I appreciate you, dude. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm very grateful for that. Yo, what's up, Ellie? It's hanging in there, dude. It's hanging in there, hanging in there. What's the build today? The build is, it is a Pathfinder. It's basically an arsonist build. So I've got Living Bomb, which is basically like my definition of like a sticky grenade. And then I've got my explosive concoctions, and I'm just basically igniting everything. So I'm poisoning and igniting people. So it's been pretty sick. It's been a pretty fun build. Yo, my brother Carl, dude, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah, thank you again, Gramps. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much. Again, I'm usually not that transparent. I'm usually not that open about things, but I just had to let my peeps know. That's what the situation is right now. But like I said, we'll get through it. As part of the journey, you know. We learn to overcome. That's what makes the most spiritually strong people. Yeah, so this build basically is okay. So I've got two builds that I'm really kind of hooking up right now. One build I'm not going to mention too much about because I'm still working on it, but I really feel confident that if I put enough time into it, it'll likely bear fruit. But for now, yeah, this is the Pathfinder build that I really have been enjoying a lot, more than the previous Deadeye build that I had, because I had a very similar build with Deadeye, where I was using poison and it was using freeze instead of ignite. But I figured I would use ignite because ignite kind of has seen an improvement in this patch, with the whole flammability being added and the magnitudes being added. So now I'm basically just shooting enemies, and the moment I see them ignite, I use my gas arrow and it's just free damage. Everything blows up. And then I use my toxic growth, and the more poison I put into them, it becomes like a nuke on the floor. Hope I'm doing well. I'm hanging in there, brother. I'm hanging in there. Hanging in there. I was just telling Gramps about the situation I'm going through. You know, it's just been a bit rough around the edges, you know, as you already know. But yeah, I was just letting Gramps know that, you know, times at the moment have been a bit rough. I've been pretty behind on a lot of things recently. You know, I've been behind on my taxes, and my debt's kind of piling up. And so there have been moments where I'm like, man, do I want to keep doing this? Like, because I've had my side hustles and stuff, you know, and all those things have been helping in some way. But recently, my side hustles have been somewhat declining, so I'm not bringing in as much as I used to. So that's why, you know, at this moment it's like, dude, do I have to just give everything up and just try, you know, do something else? But my heart says don't do that. My heart says just don't give up on what you're doing, because you're doing more than what you think. And thank you again, Grams. I appreciate you, man. Thank you again. I appreciate you mostly for the encouragement. That's to me more important than anything else. Your encouragement has been wonderful. Toxic growth is pretty cool, satisfying skill. It really is. It's really satisfying for sure. It's great AoE, and for little effort, you get a lot of damage. Like a lot of damage. And the moment everyone's ignited, look at this. All I need is one gas arrow, and everything is cooked. That's all I need. Just one gas arrow, and the moment you're ignited, everything falls apart. that's what's the beauty about this build, is I don't have to commit to too many things. Like, sure, I have some extra utility, but for the most part, the moment that any enemy is ignited, they're dead. It's just poison burst arrow, toxic growth, gas arrow, and then the moment they ignite, everything blows up. But yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this one a lot more than the Deadeye build. Even though I took Deadeye to the end of like 2 maps and stuff, this one I definitely feel more comfortable with for some reason. Yeah, you're right, Gramps, you're right, for sure. I gotta just follow my heart, you know? And that's exactly what I've been doing. Just been following everything in my heart and letting my heart take me where it knows I'm needed. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Things will get better. They're not gonna get worse. I've come this far for a good reason, right? That's the way I see my life. If there was any reason or any like, okay, so this is how I see life, right? If I'm on a path and God hasn't changed that path, then there must be a reason why I'm on this path. Because if this path was not for me, there would be no reason for me to waste my time on this path. My heart would have told me a long time ago to move on. But that isn't the case. So clearly there's a good reason for why I'm doing this. Why that reason is, I don't know yet. And that can be like quite scary, because it's just like, man, like what's going on? You know, the uncertainty is like the part that really bothers me at times. But I just know that I'm obviously on this path for a reason. Exactly, yeah. Nothing ever comes easy as well. So it's really just, to me, it's really just a test to see whether or not I'm really faithful to what I'm doing. Because a lot of people, they do these things, right? And a lot of them say, oh yeah, I'm gonna hang in there, I'm gonna do it. But then eventually their heart says otherwise. They lack the faith to do it. And so over time, whatever they thought was possible wasn't possible to them because they never had the faith to do it. So it ends up just kind of falling apart for them. But I've been doing this for a very long time. Y'all already know. You know? Of course, even before Destiny 2 I've been doing this. But just considering how long I've been playing on stream with you guys, you know, you only know if the end is real if you just follow through with it, like Gramps is saying. Yeah, you'll never know until you actually follow through. Because if you just give up in the middle of the journey, you'll never know what the finish line looks like, because you just gave up along the way. But one thing I've learned from this, all this is that you know, it's all about perseverance. Yo, what's up, Jim? I'm sad I didn't know you in the D2 days. Oh man, yeah, Destiny 2 was a great time. It was a great time, brother. Everyone you see in chat right now, Ellie, Arl, and then Gramps on YouTube, that like those are like the holy trinity, dude. It was me, Carl, Ellie, Gramps. We would run raids together. We would do exotic missions together. Everything. It was a great time, man. It was great memories. Like, I have no complaints about my Destiny 2 journey. It was very fun. I had almost 2,000 hours in the game. Fantastic, start to finish. It was great. Like, I even played as far past Final Shape. Like, I was playing well into Echoes and everything. Like, at a time, I was even really hyped for like the whole Star Wars collaboration, but then just things happened. It just fell apart for Bungie, dude. Yeah, dude, the Destiny Musketeers. Like, we were going nuts back then. And you know, Jim is also a hunter main, so Ellie can definitely attest to the hunter the hunter journey. Like it was like me, Ellie, I forgot who else, but there were a lot of hunters in the community. And then Gramps was the warlock, the supportive warlock with the well. Carl could do anything. Carl could play any role. And yeah, I regret nothing either, Gramps. It was a wonderful journey, dude. It was such a fantastic journey playing Destiny. But not to worry, Jim, you're here now. You're on the Path of Exile journey with me now. And soon to be, you know, when everything falls into place, once that Switch 2 comes into my hands, dude, and we both get Mario Tennis, telling you, man, I'm ready for that. Team Canada? Dude, that would be sick. Team Canada versus whatever other teams want to fight us. We just like dual stream. And whoever wants to fight us in Mario Tennis, it's cooked. Versus the world, let's go. Team Canada versus Team Global. I'm down with that, dude. So I'm really excited for my future. So that's why I don't let the present situation wear me down too much. It's not the best situation I could be in, but it's certainly not the worst. Oh, okay? So you probably just missed my whole spiel, Jim. I was just saying how, as of late, it's been a bit rough around the edges. Despite my content, like despite my joy and my positive energy, I do at times have a fault where I don't always let people know what I'm going through, and that's just because I don't like to project my negativity. I don't like to project too much of my life, only because I feel like everyone's going through something, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to project myself, knowing that there's someone else out there who's also going through something that's probably far worse than me. So I tend to always keep my head up, and I always try to be as positive as I can be, because I know that someone out there needs that positive energy, you know, more than me. And so I've come to just spread that joy to others. But for me personally, it has been rough around the edges. Financially, you know, I've been behind on my debts for a while, and my side hustles have slowly been coming to an end, so that's kind of been hitting me quite hard. My passport expired, so I can't really travel right now, but that costs me money to renew, so I have to wait on that. But I mean, other than that, like I said, other than that, dude, I really do feel like, oh crap, hold on, let me go back. No, never mind. For a second, I thought I was in the prison. I don't know why I was in the prison in my brain. But no, we're good. But like I said, I don't like to dwell on those things. Like when I'm streaming, I want to keep my vibes good. But I figured, you know what? I'll just be a little bit transparent, let people know what's going on. Not the worst thing in the world, like it's not like I'm diseased or something. I feel like the difficulty of levels of life have been upped in recent years. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think ever since 2020, I feel like a lot of people have been just going through all ups and downs. Because prior to that, I feel like things were feeling good pre-2020. Even for me, like I had a good career. I was working in industry. I was working in the game industry. I had relationships with a lot of companies back then. Like I was working with Nintendo, Capcom. I was working with Sony. Like I had a really good career back then. But then eventually, you know, that job or that career just kind of panned out. And so I had to seek other avenues. But streaming has always been something I enjoyed, so it's not like it was something bad. Because even with my previous job, like I was actually streaming with them or streaming for them. So it was nice to kind of connect with the industry. And I still have good connections with people in the industry. It's just now it's like a different journey. Now I'm the Lone Ranger. Someone put us on endgame and did not consent. Facts. Like I said, I keep my head up. I'm not one to dwell too much. Ooh. Alright, let's go. Okay, I need that. I need this. So now I can actually dip into... Okay, I need more ignites. So I want to go into... Yeah, I want to go here. Echoing Flames is what I'm looking for. To really make use of my ignitions. I miss some of those other community members. Joe, Dark Mist. Oh, yeah. Lollipop? Yeah, she was awesome. She's still around. I see her play Diablo quite often, and I think she dabbled with some POE2 just recently. Though, I'm not too sure how much recently. But she's been around. And then Joe, I'm not too sure about Joe. I haven't heard from Joe in a while. Who else? Jack is still around. Jack still hangs out. He's not much into POE2, but he does say that he will be supporting me with whatever I do, so he's always a homie. Jack has always been great. We actually did play... Actually, recently, Jack and who else? Cake. We were playing Splitgate together recently. But then that game fell apart. After the whole make FPS games great again controversy, that kind of hit them hard, to be honest. Yeah, Tahirin, yeah. All the homies are still around, but I think Joe definitely is the one who I have not seen recently. Atrax, yeah, I've not seen Atrax sitting around, but then I think Atrax had school, and Atrax was focused heavily on that. Yeah, just a lot less concentrated, but that's okay. Like, I'm not stressing that. The most important thing to me is just... as long as my community stays strong in what we do, I'm not stressing. People come and go. That's part of the journey. That's part of being a streamer, you know? People will come and go all the time. But I don't stress that, because if anything, the way I see it is one journey has to come to an end for another one to get moving, right? So in this case, Destiny 2, it brought a lot of joy. Destiny 2 brought a lot of excitement, brought a lot of hype moments. But in the end, you know, like I said, you know, this is just part of the journey. Are we done here? Yeah, we're done. Okay. Yo, let's go for Atrax. Congrats. That's awesome. Moved on in life. He has a lady. Isn't really gaming anymore. Hey, see that's the thing too, right? Many of us we have our aspirations, and then you know, life happens, and then we oftentimes we think, oh yeah, this is gonna happen, but then, you know, life is like, nah, dude, that's not the direction I want for you. So I'm really happy that Atrax is doing their thing and is much happier. That to me is a beautiful thing. Very happy to hear that Atrax is doing good. Yeah, Jim, if you were here, dude, I think you would have had a good time. Because there's another Toronto. Actually, there were a few Torontonians in the Destiny community for us. So there was another person called Beast from the East. Funny name. But yeah, he was from Toronto. There's another homie who came through, who was going through some rough patches during that time. What was his name again? Jay. He's from Toronto as well. So we had like some Torontonians in the Destiny community And we were just raiding. Like, we were raiding, doing exotic missions. It was a good time. It was a good time. I'll be here for D3. Oh, I know, yeah, I know that, brother. I know you will be. Guys, you should follow Jim, by the way. Jim is an awesome brother. I was not expecting to come across somebody so humble, chill, and another brother from my hometown of Toronto. So give him a follow. He's really chill. He plays mostly POE2 like myself, but I know there will be a time when the two of us dabble with other things. But for now, POE2 is like our cocaine. Yeah, appreciate the shout out. Appreciate the shout out. Yeah, Jim deserves all the love, man. He's a good dude. He's a good dude. Very good dude. I don't usually just follow anybody, you know? It's all about the vibes. But after talking with Jim for a minute, and just seeing where he's at, like mentally and everything, he's a good dude. Really good dude. Don't forget the dungeon. Yeah, the dungeon runs were amazing, dude. The dungeon runs were fantastic. I love the dungeon runs in Destiny 2. Spire of the Watcher is still my favorite dungeon. Spire is still to me the GOAT. I love that dungeon so much. If I were to go back to D2 right now, I would just run that dungeon all the time. I don't know why. There's something about that dungeon that just feels so fun to me. Hey. Hold on, do I need this? Nah. Let's go. Actually, this can fit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, dude, we farmed the heck out of that dungeon. And the crazy thing is that no matter how many times I farmed, I still didn't get the bow. I was sad, dude. I wanted that bow so bad, and I still didn't get it. No matter how many times I farmed it, on stream, off stream, that thing was just elusive, bro. Couldn't get anything. I got every other bow that I possibly wanted, but that one I really was like, yo, I gotta get this bow. Didn't come one time. It's been buffed apparently. I imagine there's so many guns in that game that have been buffed. But sadly, Bungie needs to convince me to come back. And Renegades is not enough convincing. It buffs your teammates' legendary bows? Oh, true? I forgot what his buffs were before that. Like, I know that you can just put the ring out, and then you can shoot through the ring. And that would, like, buff your arrows, but... Interesting, okay. So what, they can shoot through the same loop as you can now? Is that what it is? Dude, this build is kind of nasty, not gonna lie. Like, when this build cooks, it actually just comes together so well. Like, I'm really liking it a lot more than my previous build. Way more. It just feels smooth. It feels so smooth. Oh god. Dude, look at this lag. Frame drops all day. Now your teammates can take advantage of the ring too. That's pretty sick. That is pretty dope. Oh boy. Come on, come out of there, dude. This is actually a lot better though compared to before. Before, this thing would run like a PowerPoint presentation. Now it's actually not too bad. Still ass though. And all because of my fire too. The ignites are just... all the fire on screen is just creating havoc. Good lord. Gotta back away for a minute. Look at that, frame rate's back to normal. Frame rate stabilized. Okay, I just want to beat the flippin' Asmiri and then get the heck out of here. Cause she really is like the biggest headache. In all of the interlude, this woman is the biggest headache for me. Might be worth choosing skills to build around that are lower on visual effects. Facts. It's crazy though, because like I'm not near the abyss anymore and everything's okay. But the moment the abyss comes out, my whole GPU is like suffering. Hey, no worries, Gramps. I appreciate you coming through and showing your love and support as always. And everyone here on Twitch, Gramps sends his love and support and respect and regards all the way over on the YouTubes. Yo, what's going on, Linu? How you doing? How would I say your name? Is it Linu Set? Or do you just prefer Linu? Look at this. Like, it's actually insane. Oh, Linus. Oh, okay, Linus. Okay, I didn't see the... I don't know why I didn't see the S there. Well, welcome, Linus. I appreciate you being here. As always. It's good to see new faces come through. Okay, I'm already updated. Okay, so I'm gonna probably try Fireball instead of... So instead of Firestorm, I'm gonna choose Fireball. Just because I want to make use of the ignites. So we can put Hourglass here for now, and then this can go over here. I'm pushing maps, doing good. How's it going for you? It's going good, it's going good. It's going good, man. Right now I'm just trying to push towards maps with this build. So far this would be like... I think this would be like my 4th or 5th build I've taken to maps this season so far. So I'm trying to see how far this build can take me. I feel pretty confident about it just because... For one, I feel like Ignite is very, very strong. And paired with Pathfinder, with the concoction, it adds so much more value. And then if you add on other things like Living Bomb, which I have, I was saying to Ellie earlier, like Living Bomb is kind of like a sticky grenade. So the moment it blows up, it just spreads to other enemies. But then now I have a powered up Fireball. So this is even more AoE that I can use to spread Ignite. So I want to see how this cooks. I feel pretty confident though. I feel pretty confident that things will work out. I'm just trying to like simplify things. I don't want to overcomplicate builds because that's one of the things that I don't like to do. Is overcomplicate things because my brain just turns into mush. Like I had that happen last season where I tried to do too many things with one build and it just nothing happened. But this build is just like very simple. All I gotta do... Oh boy. Guile, let's go. Builded. So all I do is basically... The game plan is very simple with this build. It's spread poison with toxic growth and my poison burst arrows. And because everything is attuned to fire, all my moves have fire attunement. So basically every time I shoot my poison burst arrow, there's a high chance of igniting. And then the moment I ignite, I just pour out gas arrow for free and I'm dead. Bad example. Bad example. But yeah, essentially I chuck out toxic growth on the floor and I just pour out gas arrow. And because they're ignited, the way gas arrow works is as long as they're ignited, you'll always get explosions like this. So it's great for AoE clearing. And all it really takes is just one ignition. So the higher my ignition and flammability magnitude, it becomes easier to just like one tap an enemy or a whole entire horde. So if one of these guys is ignited right now, all it takes is one gas arrow and they're dead. Just like that. And because toxic growth is an AoE, the more I pump into the pustules, what would you call them? The more you pump into the pustules, the more poison damage comes out. And that explosion also ignites. So it's just like this whole entire ignition sequence happening. So it's really good for single target. And it's really good for enemies, like groups of enemies. But yeah, what are you rocking, by the way? Because you said you're doing maps. What are you rocking? Look at that, just one shot, dead. So if I get my crit rate up too, actually no, my crit rate's close to 200%. I need to get my crit chance up. So once I get my crit chance up, that damage is gonna go crazy because I can sometimes shoot an enemy and they just get one tapped because the ignite's so strong that it just blows them up. Woo. The only caveat with this build, I feel right now, and this is just an obvious thing, but it's mostly just, defenses. My defenses need improving a lot. But look at this, like my explosive conk is already doing close to 5k. And so this build heavily relies on your flasks because your explosive conk is just like, it uses up your mana blasts a lot. But the great thing about this build is that I have a lot of stats that are pumped into mana flask usage and recovery. So I basically have like infinite conks to just throw at people. And my mana will never go down. Like it'll go down, but it refreshes very quickly because of the charge time that I have on it. The only thing with conk though is that it doesn't ignite, but it does clear. So it's just good for throwing at people. So it's good for clearing ads as well. So it's a simple build, but also multi-layered. Because I have a lot of ways to clear ads and also deal damage to single target bosses, which I feel very, very happy. I feel like once I get some maps, it'll be great to see how much damage I can do to like a single target boss. Alright, here comes the PowerPoint presentation. Here comes the abyss. Everything beforehand was running smoothly until this moment. Oh, never mind. I guess it also depends on the enemy too. I don't know. Because some enemies don't lag me out as much. But it seems like these big burly elephants, they seem to just like really lag things out. Oh wow, okay. I just got flipping Kamehameha waved right there. Also folks, just a heads up. Ads will be beginning in about just under 5 minutes. So if you are looking to avoid those ads, then you can become a member of the community. Become a new warrior by subscribing. It is September. You can save 25% off of your current subscription. Just a heads up, because in the next 5 minutes you will receive an ad. I do run ads like every hour. I'd rather run them every hour and make them long than to run them like every 5 minutes and you just get bombarded with ads like crazy. So just a heads up. But for those who are subbed already, y'all are okay. You're good. No interruptions for you guys. Or on YouTube as well. If you're on YouTube, no ads for you. The only caveat for YouTube is that the quality is not going to be as high over there. Dude, this is wild. Whoa, 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 whoa. And the great thing about this particular build too, is it actually stuns them too. Like, I was really surprised at how quickly Gas Arrow just stuns the crap out of his enemies. Where's Esmeri at? I want to fight this woman right now. She really is like the worst enemy in this game. She's worse than Viper. Like, Viper nowadays, I can cook Viper no problem. But the moment I see Esmeri woman, I'm scared. Cause she ruins runs. Like, she literally ruins so many runs. I can be smooth sailing all the way through the game, and then I come across her and it's like, well, one of two things will happen. I either win this or I lose miserably. And oftentimes it's the latter. Like, the thing is too, like, I'm not like scared of her. Like, I'm actually pretty confident in my builds. It's just that she's just... The worst thing about Esmeri is that she hits extremely hard. And the worst thing about it is that she has these stupid Esmeri spirits that constantly follow her around. And that is the nightmare that I have to deal with. And her spear leaves this AoE around that constantly just berates you. Where the heck is it again? Is it this way? No. I'm gonna just bypass some of these guys for now. So I gotta go through all the abyss then, huh? That's fine, I'll just skip through this. I should be at the appropriate level to skip all this anyway. That should be good. Here we go. This is it. This is the battle. Alright, let's lock in. Once she's ignited, it's over. Okay, you're ignited. You can play at a range now. As long as she's ignited, gas arrow cooks. Just one arrow barrage. And she could be anywhere on the map, and I'm cooking you. This is what I'm afraid of. He has Miris. Dude, I'm playing a flippin' bullet hell over here. Oh boy. Okay, she's done, she's done, she's done. Oh! Oh! Help me! Okay, safe. Oh my gosh, no, I'm dead. That's the stupidest thing, man, is when the spear comes out and the AoE hits you. I was cooking her too. Whenever she throws that spear, always hits you. So I'm trying to like lock her down and not allow her to do that.
My king died by the spirit's will. You died by mine. Spirit guide my spear.
Yeah, she is no joke. So I'm trying to lock her down as quickly as I can. So one thing I found out though is if I stay close enough to her, she won't do anything. She'll always go for physical attacks. That's one thing I've kind of realized. If you give her too much space, she'll actually just bombard you. Kind of similar to Viper, where if you stay close to her, she'll just like... Okay, that's unfortunate.
Guide my spear.
But yeah, if I stay close enough, she won't really commit to throwing too many spears. She'll always just attack me. Which I don't mind. Okay, this Admiri thing is gonna be annoying. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, I gotta move, I gotta move, I gotta move. Oh my gosh. I gotta really avoid those spear throws, man. Those are the ones that really hurt the most. Okay, I'll try her over here. Cause one thing I've learned is that if she throws her spear into the abyss, it's actually a bit easier. Alright. So once I get Echoed Flames, I should be able to do more damage to her. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll just chuck these grenades at her. Just ignite her again. So what happens is when she's ignited, I throw more grenades at her. Jesus, come on. How? Where are you? Oh my gosh, she's throwing so many spears now. Flipping monkeys, everything is... Dude, the Asmiris, when she gets them cooking, that's when it becomes extremely hard. Because it becomes this visual mess. Every other boss, I can totally vibe with. But she definitely gives me the hardest time. Especially for a ranged character. Like, if you're just playing close to, like, CQC against her, she's not too bad. But when you have to commit to, like, a... more of a range approach, she's always constantly in your face. Okay, that one isn't too bad. That one in the wall isn't not the worst. I've seen much worse. Okay, this is not too bad. I can live with this. They're not in a bad position. The real bad thing though. Oh wow, the real sucky thing is that they last so long. They persist for like ages. Okay, if I can get over here now, okay. Okay, this is fine. If I can get over here. Oh, all this flippin' visual mess. I can't see you. These bulls are just all over the place. Ignite, damn it! No, come on, dude! She would not ignite! I literally had her, all she had to do was ignite, and I had her cooked. Holy moly. I literally had her, that was like the best chance, and she would just not ignite there.
By the spirit's will, you die by mine.
She was so stubborn there, she would not ignite. And it made it worse because I couldn't see her. Okay, she already has his Mary. That's not good. Oh, she's got Monkey now? Wait, so can she not be ignited when she has... No, she can. Oh, you know what was going on? I think the reason why I couldn't hit her before is because... I think her monkeys are taking the damage. Oh my gosh, and it keeps slowing things down too. Dude, she was literally dead the last time. She was super cooked. Alright, let's go back over here again. Okay. Like I know most of her moves. Like they're easily telegraphed. It's just I have to try to avoid the spear. Yeah, the spear I gotta watch out for. I was trying to make it so that she throws it over in this area into like the mountainside. I should have enough health for this though. When did she get the Asmiri again? It just seems so random. Where is she? Okay, yeah, there you go. So she threw it out into the mountainside. That's what I want to happen the entire time. Okay. Okay, perfect. This is good. This is a good situation. This is fine because now the all that nonsense is gone. So now all I gotta do is just play smart. Whatever. That's fine. It's only one. Okay, she's stunned. Perfect.
Very spirit itself.
Where are you? Die, damn it!
Guide me.
Shut up! Alright, she's good. Alright, let's get out of here. Here, we're good. Let's dip out of here. Got more spirit. Perfect. Ooh, I can do the row amount, but that cost me 60. I'll just do Ravenous Swarm for now. This is all very new to me. My Lightning Deadeye didn't get to see any of this. Facts, because that thing would just cook her right away. Still finishing up Act 3 from this season. Oh, you gotta get to Act 4. That's when it really ramps up. Things get really fun in Act 4. Woohoo. Yeah, Act 4 spectacular. I really enjoy Act 4 a lot. They really cooked on Act 4. It's not too long, not too short. Just the right amount of lore to keep you engaged. And the boss battles are really fun. Like I could always go back and replay the game. Before on cruel difficulty it was like such a slog at times. But now I feel like I can always run the game back on Act 4 and feel pretty happy about it. Where the heck is that cave at? There's a cave. Usually it's up this way. It's like I'm back in Cruel again, burning out on Act 3 again. Yeah, that to me was what made me get a bit burned out. This is because I felt like I was always playing the same thing over and over and over again. But now it feels refreshing to go into Act 4. And even if I have to replay it again with a new character, again, Act 4 is just so fun where it doesn't feel as bad. But imagine having to like replay Viper again on cruel difficulty. Like I'd rather fight you just once and just call it a day. I think for my next build, after the one that I'm making is done, not this one, but like the one afterward, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a hardcore run. And nice. Oh, well, we have so many things. Okay, let me go back to town. Yeah, so this, don't I already have this Bone Raiment? I don't. Well, I did. No, I do have it. The Necromancer? Oh, but this one already gives me 2 rune slots. This is pretty good. I'll get rid of this one then. I'll just disenchant it. I don't want to keep dupes. Where's Delwyn? Okay, who does the disenchanting? Is it Oriani? There we go. I was gonna chance orb for this. I just don't like seeing 2 of the same thing too many times. Let me just organize and then we'll get the heck out of here. I'll put this on here. So I can finally get my tier 1s going now. Okay, I have a lot of runes. Runes that I don't need to have right now. I'll organize that later on. Typically, I'll like rearrange things. Just destroy that. Don't need it. Where's the rainbow one? I guess I don't have it. So yeah, normally I'd rearrange everything, but right now I'm just trying to focus on getting the heck out of this flippin' act. Or interlude, sorry. I'll keep this ring here. It's not a bad ring. I guess I'll sell all the things I'm not using anymore. Sell all this. Persistent grounds. Yeah, I'll sell all this. Virgin. Oh yeah, I can't use Virgin anyway. Okay. A sort button would go hard in this dash. Facts. You don't control left click? Oh yeah, true. I forgot about that. True. I forgot about control left click. That makes my life so much easier. I always forget about that, to be honest. I always forget about control left click. That thing saves my day. Because it's so much faster to organize things. I appreciate the reminder. I needed that. Oh, let's get the ball rolling here. Let's try and beat this monkey and get the heck out of here. Because this monkey is the same monkey as the one in the jungle. Except now that he has ice around him. And if anything, oh my gosh, if anything, he has Miri woman, she's just like Viper, but worse. I feel like everything is just like a mirror of what you experience in Act 3. To some extent, and some other acts too. Like they've just given us similar bosses with like a new cone of paint. But I do like the one thing about Act 4 is that a lot of what they introduce you to is endgame stuff. So it's really nice to get players introduced to endgame because, like, for example, in Act 4 where you have to go to fight that one lady who's in the totem trap, that's like the first instance where players are introduced to delirium. Which is pretty sick. And you can make a stash tab dedicated to currency, for example. So whatever stash tab you might be in, and you control left click a currency item, it'll be sent to that right tab and stack where it needs to be automatically. Yeah, that is so helpful. I have to get more stashes and stuff too. That's one thing I have to work on. I only have one additional currency tab. Well, it isn't really a currency tab. It's more of a premium stash tab. So I just call it currency, but I think it works the same way, right? Like as long as I label that stash tab currency and I click that button, everything goes there, right? Currency wise. Grab this shard real quick. Let's see here. The monkey was down here. So long as you've set the affinity, you're good to go. Okay, perfect. Yeah, because I think I've already set the affinity to currency. So whatever currency I obtain, it should go into that particular premium tab. But I gotta get more tabs though, because I have so many uniques. I might have to get a unique stash tab. Like, this game keeps dropping uniques every single day. It's actually insane how many uniques I've had. Oh. Oh boy. Because nowadays uniques drop like hotcakes. Compared to before, like last season, those things were so rare to drop. Now they drop more times than I need them to. The uniques tab is great for keeping one of each, or just the best roll of each, but doesn't help if you're wanting to store multiple of the same type. Yeah, I can imagine that. Because I get tons of dupes. And so I have to constantly compare the stats to make sure which of the dupes is the better one. True, true. Yeah, that's a very good way of putting it, like a coin collector book. So I just gotta be on the lookout. There was a stash tab sale recently, but I just totally overlooked it. I never get any useful uniques. Man, if only I was in trade, I would give you all the uniques that I've gotten, dude. I have so many cool uniques. Like I've dropped... Nice. I've dropped so many cool uniques recently. I think there's a set week per month. Okay, well then I guess I'll keep an eye out. Hopefully around my birthday next month, they'll drop something. I'll treat myself to a birthday gift, a birthday stash. Alright, we're cruising, we're cruising. No way, I wasn't even running. Heck. Sometimes the game like puts you in a sprinting state and it's like I was never there, dude. What in the world? Alright, sick. Alright. Monkey is coming up soon. Let's go. I think we might have it. Are we there? Almost. Almost there. So once we get this, Echoing Flames is going to be so good because then we're going to get more damage against ignited enemies. We need that. We need it so bad. Like that would have come in handy for the Asmiri boss. But now he's ignited, like this is gonna go hard. Yeah, so yeah, increased damage against ignited enemies, yes. I may have misread that. So as long as they're ignited, I'm good. And that's like an always on thing. But it's so easy to just ignite them. It's like 2 poison arrow shots and they're ignited. Oh. Oh boy. Done. More is a keyword for multiplicative damage. Increased is a keyword for additive damage. So I'll just be doing added damage essentially then. Which I guess is still fine. As long as I do added damage, I should be good. Well, Ice Monkey has been cooked. I have melted him. Now we're cruising. Perfect, that's what I need. Okay, I'm gonna sell these. And while you take this. Perfect. Now we got echoing. So perfect. So increase elemental damage. That should be good. So as long as they're ignited, we're doing good. And then we're gonna do another elemental damage buff here. Or hold on a second, can we? Oh yeah, I can go over here and get more fire damage. And then increase damage with hits against burning enemies. So that can also work. More AoE can also be great too to spread that ignition. Burning enemies you kill have a 5% chance to explode, dealing a 10th of their max life as fire. Ooh. Okay, so I can go this way then. Go here, grab all these fire nodes, and then try and go around and grab the flammability magnitude. That's 15, 30, 45% increase. That's actually pretty good. How much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's about 6, so 7. Let's say 7. So I'll probably go here first then. Hold on, before I do that, do I need this? Elemental. So if I go all the way around, this is 10, 20, 30, 40% increase elemental damage if I go all the way around. Which I guess isn't too bad. And then for... oh, actually, you know what? I could do more poison duration or magnitude of poison. Oh, this can be good too, actually. Let me put this on my weapon set 1. Yeah, it's on weapon set 1. So on my weapon set, I think what I'll do is I'll go for this. Yeah. So I think I'm good here. That way next time I'll add the 40% increased duration, and that should be good for my arrows. So at least we have some additional damage going towards ignites or ignited enemies, and then everything else will just fall into place. So now I go back outside. Now we can continue our journey back up the mountain. And moving forward, it should be somewhat smooth sailing. The last and final boss that I have to worry about are the 2 blood mages, but I think by that time I should be okay and my ignite should be sufficient enough. I should be okay there. Because last time I was fighting those things, they were so annoying. Okay, 1 sec. Ellie coming through with the big info. All right, let's see something. All right, so say you're dealing 200% damage and you add 30% increase. Say the base was 100. 200% is 200. 230% is 230. So 30 damage difference. Gotcha. Okay. But then if you had 30% more damage, you'd get 30% of the total. So if 200% left you at 200 damage, you'd get 260 at the end. 30 more than the increase. Right, because you're getting more of what you had put on, right? Additive gives you less the more you have of it. Multiplicative is a straight increase from what your prior max was. That's just an example, but the main point is that the more increased damage you add, the less it is worth compared to your whole. Gotcha. So in this case, should I just... And more damage is always that much more, literally. True. So in that case, when it comes to my tree, I guess I should just not opt for any more of the increased damage, but rather maybe just opt for things like fire damage. And then go for more magnitude. Okay, so basically you're getting diminishing returns is what you're saying. So if I keep going for more increased elemental damage over time, it's not going to really do much. It's, if anything, it's just kind of crippling. Okay, that makes sense. So for fire, scaling magnitude seems like the way to get around all the increase. Okay, so in this case, I would want to have more ignite magnitude, more flammability magnitude. Therefore, it mitigates the increases because I'm going to get more damage out of the ignites anyway. So this 45% boost to flammability magnitude should be better for the build, essentially, without having to invest or over-invest in the increased number. Is that correct? Is that how it should be? So basically all these nodes essentially would just be over time doing very little. Okay, so you'd want some increased damage, but you'd also be looking for fire penetration and increasing the magnitude of ignite and increasing the magnitude of your penetration. Gotcha. Okay, so at this point now... Gotcha. Okay, so in this case, what I've already done was I've already gone for increased elemental damage here. I've got 3 nodes there, and I've also got 3 nodes here, well, 2 nodes here with increased elemental damage. So now I should really focus on penetration and the magnitude. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That makes sense to me. It makes a lot more sense. So increased damage to a certain extent or to a certain level, it will start to see diminishing returns, whereas more, essentially that doesn't matter because you're getting more of what you're looking for. But increase is just a slight percentage of boost. Okay, so for now then, I'll take a break from the increased duration or rather increased elemental damage, and I'll just go for things like magnitude. So is there anything for mag? Okay, that's on me though. Increase just adds into the bucket. Gotcha, okay. But you don't want to add too much in the bucket because, like you said, it starts to diminish. Okay. So this is a bit far from where I am. That's like the warrior node, I think. Or a druid node, perhaps. So yeah, what I'll do then is I'll go to this node. I'll get the flammability magnitude. I'll ramp that up. I don't want this. This whole node is fine. I've already filled this whole entire node out. There doesn't seem to be that many fire nodes, surprisingly enough. So this just gives me more duration of ignite. But the duration I guess is not bad, but I'd rather the magnitude. And there aren't that many right now. Okay. So when you don't have much in the increase bucket, any amount is very impactful, but once you have some in the bucket, start going to other buckets. Just don't go all increased since diminishing returns. It makes 100% sense to my brain. Ellie coming through with the maths, and it was very simple. Simple yet effective, and I'm like, yep, my brain understands. So therefore, I don't need to get more fire damage. Now I need to get more magnitude. So therefore, what I'll do next is go from this node 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then start going into this stuff. Okay. Deal, Captain. Will do. And I might go into some crit. I need to go into crit chance, because right now my crit damage is over 150. So if I get my crit chance up to even like around 60%, that should suffice. I love seeing your brain wheels turning. Yeah, that really made sense to me. Because for this entire time, I really thought that more increased damage was like good for the build. But now that you've really explained the difference in terms of what more versus increase means, now I'm going to be a lot more mindful moving forward when it comes to my builds. But that can really help in terms of increasing my DPS significantly. Because if I'm just focusing primarily on the increase, I could be getting a lot more damage simply by lowering the resistance of fire on my opponent. So that's a really good tip, because I think a lot of players fall into that category where they see increase in something, they immediately assume that, oh, increase in damage means more DPS for me, when the reality is that you're actually doing the opposite. You're actually doing more harm than good. Okay, yeah, that makes 100% sense to my brain, like 100%. So I'll just take mental note moving forward now of all the magnitudes, and then also just making sure I opt into resistance penetration. And that should give my fire DPS a lot more value. Jeez. Ellie coming through again with the top tips. Love you, Ellie. I love you. It's awesome. I needed that. Because I build so many builds that sometimes I get, oh my gosh, I get so caught up in the build itself. But then I need to like read more into the specifics a little bit more. And it's crazy too, because I put so many hours into this game, and there are obviously things that I understand a lot very clearly. But then there are still some things that still tickle my brain. So it's good to know. What the heck? Oh, the game crashed. Oh, never mind. I'm so used to the game crashing that it's normal to me now. Wind? No. So once I get more penetration on this guy, pause, I think I'll do a lot more damage, like way more. Yeah, I was waiting for this attack. So even though he's in his encasing, I can still hit him, which is good. Ow. Alright. Ooh. What's this? Jade amulet? Oh, I already have this. Yeah, I already have this amulet. So for my snipe I had, increased damage, increased number of projectiles, percentage more damage to frozen target, percentage more damage to armor broken, mini projectiles from barrage frenzy, specking into max number of frenzy charges and double charge effect in the tree, and probably more. Okay, makes sense. I'd say a big part about scaling a build is recognizing what different avenues there are for each skill and investing a bit into all of them. Or rather, investing into all the ways to scale that one skill, that build towards what you're doing. That makes, again, all the sense to my brain. Everything you're saying is just, it's clicking. It instantly clicks with me. What's the saying? I can't remember the saying now. Something about the sum of something something. The sum of parts or something. I can't remember now. But basically, as long as I divide my resources into areas that are important, I get more out of it. It's almost like putting your eggs into one basket, but then if you do that, you're kind of setting yourself up for not much of a return. Whereas if you divide your resources, then you'll likely yield a greater return on that investment. Yeah. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Yeah, that's what it is. So in this case, putting all my eggs into the one basket of increased damage is not going to yield anything. But if I put it into more damage, if I put it into magnitude, penetration, then I should be able to see a lot more value in what I'm doing. Because basically that's the whole point of this build, is to just penetrate fire resistance and just burn everything. Okay. Let me just try and get this knocked out here. Good lord. Oh boy. Perfect. Like other people also scale attack speed since that's a multiplier. I tend to scale attack speed less because I enjoy the payoff of the big hit. Yeah, because also one caveat with attack speed is that the more you invest in attack speed, the more you have to invest into your mana resource, because the faster you attack, the more mana you use up. So for me, I don't necessarily invest too heavily into attack speed. Like right now, this attack speed that I do have is perfect because it uses very little of my mana resource while still giving me the damage output that I need. Like I don't need to go crazy. But the moment I start to go like way into like the high numbers of attack speed, I have to now reinvest my numbers back into mana regen, which can sometimes not be easy. Especially when you've invested into other areas of your build that are of greater value and importance. I made a poison build first season, and I remember the chef's kiss was learning about wither effects, increasing how much enemies took from my poison, whole other multiplier, and put that on the toxic growth to apply max stacks in a single barrage. True, yeah, because withering just hinders them and slows the enemies down, allowing you to just get a lot more value out of your damage. By the end, I was doing my full combo of poison skills and just watching the boss's health melt away. And that's why I love poison so much. Poison is, to me, such a satisfying skill, or rather ailment to use, just because it's damage over time that just, it multiplies so fast. Like it's so crazy. Oh yeah, by the way, this is a guy that you can talk to, and he gives you a free unique. Ooh, wait, this is a good belt for my build. So life flask gain charges, and my dude, this is insane for my build, because this means that I'll never run out of mana. Oh, this is so good. So my recovery rate goes down, but that's okay because I already have enough of that. Oh, dude, this is so good. Oh, but I'm gonna lose my resistances. Oh, where am I at right now? Oh, if I do this, I might drop significantly. Do I want that though? Because I get mana flash recovery on this too, which has been pretty good so far. But this charges per second would really make sure that my life flask and my mana flask are like absolutely perfect. Like nothing will ever run out. I'll always be able to pump out damage with my explosive concoction. But this takes away from my DPS too, doesn't it? Yo, welcome back, Linus. What did you miss? Nothing much really. Just beat the monkey, beat the Asmiri spirit, and now we're getting close to the end. Just gotta make sure that I lock in here. And yeah, we're just talking math as well. We're just talking about multipliers, like multiplicative and additive multipliers, and why investing too heavily into something like increased damage versus more damage is diminishing over time. And then we're just talking about things like poison damage and how powerful poison can be when you actually invest into the right things as well, like magnitude and all that stuff. Yeah, Ellie, the unique guy is really, really good. He just gives you a free unique. Obviously it's random, but it's good if you really want to have like a free unique. Like I've had so many good rolls on him where I received really, really good uniques to help my builds. I'm not good at those kind of things. I just follow the guide and hope it works out. That's totally fine too. I respect that. Like, I mean, I make guides for a living. Like that's what I do. So I know how you feel. I like making guides because it's very helpful and insightful. And I like to take what I've learned and give it to other people. So that's essentially what I do on my YouTube channel. I just make guides. And I've made so many builds. Like some builds I don't like to share only because I don't feel not comfortable, but like my heart isn't into the build, you know? Like the last build that I made, which was the poison Deadeye build. Like it was cool, but I don't know, I don't feel like particularly joyful talking about it in a video. But this I do. Like there'll be a time where I make an actual guide for this. And yeah, like Ellie said, nothing wrong with following guides. It's always good to take things at your own pace. I'm kind of new to the game, totally played maybe 3 months. That's a long time. How many hours have you put into POE1 compared to POE2? Oh my gosh, you just sniped me in the back. shabby hood. Give me that. Let's see what we get here. Oh my gosh, mana regen. That can really help my build. And we get more resistance too. Ooh, this hood can actually be decent. But then we lose max mana though. That's the only caveat. I don't want to reduce my mana. I'd rather put the belt on because I know I'm going to get basically infinite charges at this point. And this flask sucks. Okay. Yeah, I'm still tempted to put this on. Like, what am I losing as a result of this? Like, what do I really lose? So I own... Okay, so I'm losing a lot of fire resistance and cold. A significant drop, which is not good. Because going into endgame, I don't want my resistances to be any lower than like 20%. So started POE2 this season. Oh, okay, sick. And then the rest on POE1. Okay. Well, which of the two do you prefer? Because both obviously play very differently, and the levels of complexity are very different. So which one are you preferring a lot more? Okay. Time to go to the tippity top of the mountain. Like, look at that. That's a solid AoE burst. It's so good, Toxic Growth. So nice. All I gotta do is pump in poison and you're dead. I think I prefer POE2 because I kind of understand the crafting system here. But POE1 has a lot more momentum on maps. That is very true. One of the things that I will say about maps in this game is it's not as... What's a good word to really use? Let's just say that the maps in POE2, like the end game, it still needs some work. It still needs some fine-tuning. Like, it's good, but it can be better, you know? Because the Atlas, for example... I feel like it's pretty lacking. I feel like the Atlas can use a little bit of work. Like, I don't think there's really any... Like, I'll be very honest. Whenever I hit maps, I very rarely pay attention to my Atlas. Which is not a good thing. Because the Atlas does play a somewhat of a good role in your journey. But I think they need to add more to the Atlas to make it more valuable. What the heck? Wow. Okay. Like, there needs to be more long-term value on the Atlas. And then maps themselves, there have been cases where, like, I've had overlapping towers, and it's like, dude, why are we overlapping towers? Like, it just makes no sense. Like, the towers should be a little bit more dispersed. But that's just me, though. But I will say, though, welcome. Welcome to the community. Welcome to POE2. And I really do hope you enjoy your stay long term. Because this is like a game that I always play. I play hours every single day. And I'm still learning. After 800 plus hours in the game, I'm still learning so much. Like, everything that Ellie just told me, it's like, it's a breath of fresh air, and that's a good thing. That's how you know a game is really good, because despite how long you play the game, there's always something brand new to learn and apply to your build crafting. It's an amazing experience. This is a game that I would say is like one of those lifelong games. You invest in it one time, and it's there for you for life. And the question, isn't towers meant to buff the playable maps left? More towers equals more juice? Yes, that is very true. The more towers there are, the more juice you can put out. However, the main issue is that, at least in my case, whenever I go to maps, some of the towers overlap way too much. Like they're too close together to the point where it's like, what's the point of them overlapping? They should be a little bit spread out so that way you can get more value as you travel the map. Because there might be some point on the map where you want to use your tablets to get more value. Let's say more bosses, or you want more breaches or delirium, or whatever the case is. But if everything's so close together, you're not really getting that value over time because everything is so close together. Because as you travel the map, you want to see more of it. But if everything's so close together, it kind of like defeats the purpose of wanting to see more of the map. So if they can work on like spreading out the maps, or towers rather, a little bit more, not too much of course, but enough to where it gives the player the incentive to want to do more traveling around instead of being locked to one area and just farming that one spot. That to me would make it so much better. Because endgame is super fun. Like, I love mapping. It's so fun to just go through the maps, fight bosses, test out my build with different breaches and deliriums. It's really, really fun. It's why I've taken so many builds to endgame, because I want to test and see what the build's capable of. I feel you. I feel like I only chase towers and I'm afraid to complete too many maps before I go to tier 16. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like, you shouldn't be reluctant. You should be incentivized to do more. Because as you do more mapping, you start to see the value in your build more. And then you can make use of your tablets so much better. Because then you can really strategically use your tablets to get value. Because that to me is like the whole purpose of using a tablet, is like there's a strategy behind it. Maybe you're strategically putting your tablet in one area of the map because this one area has good areas, like good maps, for example. And so you're able to farm those maps a lot more efficiently. So if they work on that for the next patch, I think they'll really cook. Because right now the highest I've gotten as far as tiers this season so far is tier 7 or like tier 8. Oh, that's so dumb. Tier 7 and tier 8. So I really want to go to like tier 15 this season. That's my main goal. And this is so dumb. I'm just gonna run through this, to be honest. I'm running through this. That Abyss character just like completely ruined my momentum. I'll wait till I get to the checkpoint and then keep fighting. Because having to run through this whole entire area is just not fun. Move! These guys are annoying, dude. They just block the way. I gotta really try my best to get through this as quickly as possible. This area is so long. I don't want to have to fight all these guys over and over again. Okay, one sec. I'm just going to re-chat in just a moment. Just got to make sure I get through here. Yeah, this Abyss is just a headache. I just want to get to the checkpoint and then we can stop. There you go. And what sucks is that it's so narrow. Once I see checkpoint, I'm stopping. I'll stop and I'll come back and farm. Okay, we should be there now. Checkpoint should be up. Yep, perfect. Okay, so now I can come back and farm. Now I can slow it down. I just didn't want to run the whole marathon of going all the way back down again. It's just not fun. I love crafting really nice maps and cultivating great spots on a map to pull them out like a fine wine when I had friends in my hideout. True, exactly. I'd always see the best stuff to run with friends, like a farmer tending to my field and saving the best crops for a company. Very, very true. Always felt nice reading out all the map modifiers we had to look forward to. Yeah, it really is fun playing maps because you can really strategize what you want to actually map out. And because there are so many maps, it makes the experience that much more enthralling and satisfying. So having to feel forced to use your tablets in like very close areas, it doesn't give you a chance to really spread your maps out, or your mapping out rather, sorry. And for me, I like to spread my mapping out because I get value from that. Like for example, I like to map near Corrupted Nexus, just because with Corrupted Nexus, it's very easy to level up and really test out your build. Even though it's hard, it's very worth it because it really gives you a visual indication of whether or not your build is capable to move to the next tier. So I'll often wait until I see a tower near a Corrupted Nexus, or I'll add like Irradiated to the area. That way I get +1 and the Corrupted, so it makes it even more challenging but more satisfying. All right, so here we go. This is a good time for me to invest in what Ellie was saying. So Ignite Mag for sure. Okay, what about flammability? Flammability. Okay, so this is more magnitude here, but I don't really need all 10 of these. I don't need freeze and shock. I just want one of each. So I guess we'll just go here. Yeah, I'll go up here then. So we'll need to invest in this area. Unless there's another spot around here, is there? Ah, there is. Ooh, okay. I can probably go here then. This is the shorter route. But this is still the increased elemental damage, but I guess the flammability is still nice. So this is a shorter route and still gives me, what, 30% magnitude, which is not bad. So I'll go here. And then that way next time I can just opt in for this. Is there anything I can invest in your build, or are you more of an SSF person? And also, thank you, Lannis, for the follow. I appreciate you. I'm mostly SSF. My brain is so SSF filled right now. I've been playing pretty much ever since I've played POE2. I've always been SSF. I've never actually played trade, and I've tried trade recently. I don't know. I guess I haven't given it enough time, but it doesn't really resonate right now. I like the feeling of taking a build from scratch and just building as I go. Like whatever the game drops me, I try to adapt to it, and it makes the experience kind of more refreshing since I'm always constantly having to think on the fly. But there will be a time when I do try trade though. I would like to try to invest into it and just to see what it's like. Because I do have a build on it right now. Like I have a Merc build on a trade, but I just haven't invested. Oh my gosh. Hey, no worries, Ellie. I appreciate you stopping by. It's always a pleasure. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your knowledge. Appreciate you, Ellie. Much love to you. Yeah, shout out to Ellie. Ellie's a homie. Been a homie for a very long time. Likewise, Ellie, likewise. Always wonderful talking to you and sharing our thoughts. Oh, that sucks. But yeah, take care of yourself, and I'll see you again very soon. Maybe this weekend, because I think after today, I'll take like a day off, and I'll come back on my usual Saturday. Oh yeah, so schedule-wise, I should probably let you know, Linus, since you're new here. So schedule-wise, I normally do Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Now, I'm in Japan, so my Tuesdays would be your Mondays. And then my Thursdays would be your Wednesdays. And then my Saturdays would be your Fridays. But I've been trying to implement a little bit more time into my streaming schedule. So, like, my Mondays would be your Sundays. So it'd be like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. That's the new plan I'm trying to do moving forward. This is adding an extra day in there. And it's usually around the morning time for me, so I don't know what coast you're on right now. But usually when I stream in the morning, it's typically evening time for those in the East Coast and the West Coast. And then EU is the same thing, kind of. Oh, you're in Sweden. Oh, dude, we have a lot of Swedes in our community. On YouTube, we have one gentleman named Steel Gramps, and he is like the #1 Swede in the community. He's been around for the longest time, very loyal. Yeah, we have a lot of Swedes in the community. So welcome. Alright, done. Yeah, it seems like this particular time zone, I guess, is probably good for EU. Okay, so I'm gonna lose 10%. It's not that bad. It's a better stats, I guess. More intelligence is not bad either. So now we got more mana. Okay. Perfect. Chaos Mastery. Dire Strike. I don't need Dire Strike. Life regen could be good though. But I might get one more Spirit Gem, to be honest. See what I can do with that. Oh yeah, and Fireball. Let me actually do this real quick. Do I have one? I do. Perfect. I need to give one of these to Fireball. And that way I can add another... Fire Penetration. Perfect. Okay, so making these hits ignore fire resistance, which is good. Support any skills that hits enemies, causing it to inflict more exposure when igniting. I think I may go Wild Shards. Supported spells have a chance to fire many additional projectiles in a circle. Wild Shards is actually good too. Multi-shot's also good. But I'd rather... Actually, Rapid Casting can be nice too. But Fire Penetration can be nice. Because this ignores fire resistances. And we have Ignite on it too, so we can probably do this. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I hope you enjoy your stay in the community. You know, I tend to stream mostly POE2. I'm mostly an ARPG guy, but I do dabble in other games from time to time. If a game really stands out to me, I will play it. I'm a big fan of roguelikes. I also like shooters, depending on the game, of course. But for the most part, I would say that ARPGs are like my go-to. I was playing Elden Ring for a while earlier, but because of the amount of spoilers that I had recently, I just stopped playing on stream because it was just not really fun to play a game on stream when everyone was just trying to spoil my experience. Oh wow. Yeah, I love roguelikes. Really fun. Roguelikes are very challenging. Oh yeah, Night Rain. I have never played Night Rain yet, but I do hear good things about it, and I'm sure the game is doing quite well because it always constantly updates. Like there's always a new update out there, which is good. I may have to put rapid casting on my fireball too. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to perhaps invest in Night Rain at some point. Maybe not now though, because my brain is so fixed on PoE. Because I know people in my community want to play Night Rain. So that'll be a game I maybe invest in later on. But POE2 just has so much content in it right now that like this is the most fun I've had in a game ever since I started playing. Because there's just so much new content. And this is just like the beginning, you know? Like we have Druid coming out in the holidays. There's so much stuff coming out. So now is the best time to really just invest in PoE. Whoa. Wow, what a whiff. What games are you into? Obviously, you just mentioned Night Rain, but what other genres do you enjoy outside of PoE2 and the ARPG stuff? Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, the game's gonna crash. Yep, I knew it. The game always crashes when an abyss comes out and there's just so much stuff happening. Yeah, look at my playtime, 871 hours. And I think in the span of this patch alone, or this update alone, I think I've hit over 160 hours. I've had a Rust degen time. Oh my god, Rust. That's a throwback right there. 2K hours. That's crazy. What made you stick around for that long? 2K is a long time. What was like what grabbed you to stick around and invest your time into that? I'm down for the grind. Mostly for the challenge. And all the funny moments. Because is the game like a survival crafting slash extraction shooter? Is that what it is? I've only really seen people play it on stream, but I haven't really researched much about it. Oh my gosh, no way. It's so difficult when there's so many enemies. So hard with Pathfinder. Welcome to Mario Kart. It's a builder. It's a builder looter shooter. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, I can see why it's fun because you're just kind of like looting and building as you go. And I know you can like rob people's places, right? Like you can take someone's place over. Yo, Suaru, good to see you. How you been? Did I miss a scroll? Oh, I did. Good eye, good eye. Appreciate you. But if you want, I can just tell you what it said. In this game, it's all good about spoilers, dude. I don't care about this game. This game, we're good. If I miss something, just let me know. I'm totally fine with this game. Like I've poured enough time into this game. I'm crispy, brother. It's a simple scroll. It says you should play Elden Ring soon. I was just telling Linus that I may not play Elden Ring on stream anymore. Not because of like one particular incident, but I think it's just because I kind of grew exhausted of always turning the stream on, and then at least like 1 to 2 people would just come in and spoil a game. Like not on Twitch, like you, Jessica, like the regulars, like y'all respect me and you're good. But there's so many times where I've like checked into YouTube chat and I would just have nothing but spoilers. It's like, oh, dude, like y'all can't read the title, man? I said no spoilers. And people are still spoiling. So it was just kind of annoying. So now I'm playing on my own, and I've gone pretty far on my own. I'm now fighting the duo gold skin boss, which has been pretty challenging so far. So I'm having to go backtrack and level up a little bit more. Yeah. So I'm at that level. I can't even argue with that. It's an incredible game to experience for the first time. Yeah, it really is. And like, don't get me wrong, like you guys were amazing. Like you guys gave me some really good pointers and stuff. But then there are just some instances where it's like, man, like why are y'all talking about this boss and that boss and doing this and that? And it's like, I never asked for this, man. I want to play the game fresh, you know? I hate the god skins. Yeah, the bigger version. The guy with the rapier is so annoying because he'll like transform into this big rolling donut, and it's almost so hard to dodge it. It's so annoying. There's some funny cheese. Honestly, at this point, you can tell me right now. To be honest with you, I'm already fighting them, so it's fine. You can spill the beans. It's all good. I want to see if I'm actually capable enough to beat this boss now. I should have enough damage to do this. As long as she's ignited. No, don't crash. Come on, game, don't do this. This guy is so annoying, dude. Oh, good, she's done. Thank goodness. Give me 1 second. I gotta lock in for this one. This is a boss that's typically quite annoying. Uh-oh. Gotta focus, I gotta lock in here a little bit. Oh. Okay, she's good now. Now I gotta beat this idiot. This guy heals up though. Don't crash, come on. If he heals too much though, okay, so he's still healing, but it's not that bad. I think we can do this. This is doable. Okay, good. Okay, so he's down to more than half now, which should be alright. So even if he does heal a little bit, it shouldn't be too bad. There should be enough poison on him. Yeah, there should be enough poison on him to keep him at a low enough health. I can't afford to not hit him. Yeah, if I miss any DPS phase here. Okay, he's building up stun though, which is good. If he gets enough stun on him, I should be good. There we go, dead. As long as he's stunned, I should be able to kill him. There we go, dead. Alright. Yeah, much easier than my last build for sure. Much easier. My last build struggled so hard against these guys. But now we're good here. So now we can go back and do the last part and we should be crisp. Alright. So what are you saying? So, they're extremely weak to sleep. Okay. You can just throw sleep pots at them at the start and it basically wins the fight. Also, after one of them dies, you can smack the dying body and it still does damage to the big health bar. Oh, interesting. Okay, I did not know that. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Because I've just been trying to slap them with the big sword or my flame whip, but to no avail. It's been quite difficult to fight them like that, so it actually does help a lot. We can probably sell this now. So keep these. May I obtusely ask if you've encountered a few specific bosses? Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. Again, I'm not really playing right now, so yeah, you can ask. That's fine. Like, to me right now, like, I'm not in that... Like, it doesn't bother me as much anymore. Because I've gotten pretty far on my own, so it's not like I'm sitting here without nothing. Like, I feel like I've progressed. Okay, what do I need here? I have a lot of these transmutations, but probably better that I get them more than than not having them at all. Okay. I really want to use this, but I don't want to lose my resistances. Like, I'm already pretty bad. Yeah, this puts me into the negatives if I do that. Okay, sure, whatever. Let's just go. The last part. This is the last part of the interlude. Final map. And then we can move into actual endgame. Okay, wonderful. Have you been to an underground area like Sulphur River Underground with big pools of blood? And have you been to the Halig Tree? So I'm going to the Halig Tree now because the Goldskin Duo. So in the game, I took out the what was that boss's name? I can't remember the boss. But after I beat a certain boss, I was able to transcend up into this area far on the map, like to the far right, and it was like this. It was like its own little domain, and that's where I'm currently fighting the Goldskin Duo. I don't know if it was Commander. Maybe was it Commander Nile? I can't remember. All I know is that I have access now to this one like area in the sky, basically. And that's where I'm currently fighting the Goldskin Duo. But, I've been to the Sulphur River. I've been there. And I fought most of the bosses there, at least to my knowledge. Okay. You're in crumbling Faram Hazula. Oh, okay. So is that close to where the Halig Tree is? Because one thing I have not done yet that I'm trying to do is there's a part of the ice map, like you know the ice portion at the bottom. I have yet to unlock the lower section of the ice map or the ice portion. So I'm trying to figure that out right now. Maybe I don't even need Fireball, to be honest. Seems like I'm doing... Yeah, you know what? I can probably simplify this even more. I seldom use it. It was good to test out, but I don't think I need to use Fireball here. It's not really anything viable. Like even Living Bomb, I don't think I need to use it. Oh my god, look at this lag. It's kind of sideways. Yeah, I didn't really look at the actual shape of the area. All I know is that I was teleported there, and then I just... From there, I just started to fight the Goldskin Duo, and then that's where I'm kind of at right now. But I had to backtrack, and so there's like two versions of the Goldskin Duo. There's one in like an underground area, and that's currently who I'm fighting, but then there's the other official Goldskin Duo that's at the top. Okay. But I'm assuming I'm on the right path though, right? I feel like I'm on the right path in Elden. Okay, I'm on the main progression. Gotcha. Okay. That's kind of what I'm focusing on. Is like the main story path. There are multiple end game areas, and only one of them is required to beat the game. Okay. That's good to know then. At least as long as I'm on the main path progression, that's fine. Because I want to get into Shadow of the Erdtree very soon. But like you said, this is like my game. Like POE2 is it's the game I play every single day. Every single day I jump into this game and I play for hours. Hours go by when I play this game. Like I'll play for like 10, sometimes even 16 hours a day. Just this game alone. yeah, like this is what I do for work. So this is actually my main career. So I'm actually a content creator. So I do content full time, and on the side for a time I was doing a side hustle of coaching. I used to coach Valorant players. I used to coach Street Fighter players, and that used to be like my other side income. I also used to be a fashion model for a time. So those side hustles have slowly kind of dissipated. A lot of the students that I used to teach have kind of moved on. And then of course with me, because I'm focusing so much now on my career, I have to kind of give up one thing or give up more time to focus on this career. So this is like my full-time gig. So I make content on YouTube, I make build guides, I showcase new games, I stream them. Cause I used to work in industry, so a little bit of a backstory. I used to work in the game industry, and I still technically do. I still have connections with people in the industry, but essentially my career for most of my life, because my degree is in animation and design. So before coming to Japan, I went to school for animation and design. I worked with Capcom, I worked with Koei before they became Koei Tecmo. I worked with Rockstar. And then as I, grew more mature, and now I'm here in Japan, I've worked with Sega, I've worked with Nintendo, with Sony, a lot of indie companies. I've done interviews with CEOs of gaming companies. And so that was my career for about 5.5 years. And that was pre-COVID. And then after COVID, I was like, well, because we can't go anywhere, like these events that I usually would go to, you can't go to them anymore because, they were locked down. So I was like, well, I know I have a talent in creating content because I've always loved making content. And so I figured, you know what, with the time that I have, I'm going to just leave this career for now because it wasn't paying as much anyway. And so I made the sacrifice to just commit full time to this. And so, yeah, I'm fully committed. And it hasn't been the easiest journey, of course, but it's been a very, very rewarding one for sure. Like I love what I do. I really do. I love being able to do things like this where I get to talk to y'all. I get to share my experiences. I get to talk about games that I love, because that's my whole life. Like I basically grew up on video games. It's my whole entire life. So like without games, I don't know what I would be doing, to be honest. Like this is my lifeblood. So I'm just very grateful to be able to do this. And while everything is not in place, I've always said this before in many of my streams, that I'm a very strong man of faith. And I always have faith knowing that there will be more, and there will be a reward for all the work I put in. So that's why I haven't given up. Because giving up just before the finish line is the worst thing you could ever do. Because one thing I've noticed about life is that when the pressure starts to hit you, that's usually when something big is about to happen. When you're sitting comfortable and everything's kind of, hunky-dory, whatever, nothing's really happening because you're in a good position, like you're kind of feeling good. But when the pressure is on, that's typically when things start to change in your life. And that's what's been happening to me a lot recently. Like I've been feeling the pressure a lot. Exactly, Chiari, exactly, yeah. You have to step out of your comfort zone, because when you're comfortable, nothing really changes. But it's when you start to feel uncomfortable that you're growing. And that's exactly what's been happening to me over the past several years. It's like I purposely isolated myself because I knew that this meant everything to me. And even when I was working in industry, my dream was to go full-time and create content. Even when I was working in the company, my responsibility in the company was to actually stream for them. Like that was the contract. It was, hey, we want you to review games, but we also want you to stream them. And that was my way to keep in touch with everyone in the community and whatnot. And so it's always been my motivation to stream, to make content. And yeah, I don't want to regret anything. And that's why I go full on. Like when I commit to something, I'm very committed. I'm usually the type of person where if I really like something a lot, I'm very invested in it. Like for example, POE2, like I'm very invested. I don't play anything else. Outside the occasional Elden Ring, whatever, and other games that I want to showcase, but for the most part, I'm very, very devoted. And so when I'm locked in on a career path, I don't like to give up. Because I know the feeling of what giving up is, and it's not a very good feeling. Because the moment you give up before the finish line, you never really know what you're capable of. And so that's one thing I've learned not to do anymore is I don't want to just give up when times get difficult. A true grinder, yeah, because I've learned the hard way. When you just kind of walk away from something, it's that one moment when you walk away when your blessing is right there. But what life does is it always tests you. It's like, hey, do you really want this? Like, are you really, really hungry for this? Or are you just saying this because you just, you see a trend and you want to hop on it? So that's one thing I've had to really come to terms with. It's like, if I really love this thing, I have to really commit to it. You have something in common with my paraphernalia? What? What do you mean by that, good sir? Could you elaborate? Okay, so here, I don't want to go here yet. I can't go here yet anyway, because the door's going to be locked. I'm not sure if your Christian ears are ready for such things. Hey, as long as you keep it PG. Yo, what's up, Czar? What's good today? Hey, everything is good, man. A little rough around the edges. But other than that, man, I really can't complain. I'm alive. Y'all are here. And we're just in good vibes, man. How are you doing? How is everything treating you health-wise? You feeling better nowadays? The devil's lettuce. My man's taking a bit too much of that extra juice. I'm an electrician. That should tell you all you need to know. Okay, my man is shocked up. Always a pleasure to hear, ma. I've been pretty good. Been craving to hop into Borderlands 4, but I've been holding back a little bit. Any reason why you're holding back? Is it the pricing of the game? The impressions you have? Like what's the reluctancy? You don't have people to play with? Is that what it is? Hey, where the heck is the scorpion again? This area is so big. This whole area is massive. Dead. Oh yeah, and Zar's a homie, by the way. Zar I've known for a very long time. Very good brother. Always a pleasure to see him. What do you got? Ooh, you got some rings up on you. Hold on. Cold damage, cast speed. That's actually a good... That's a good one for cold damage. Chaos damage. Cast speed. This wand has extra fire damage. Extra lightning damage for Reaper. I'm kind of tired of doing lightning though, man. I'm not gonna lie. I run so many lightning builds already. Firebolts. I think I have better staffs than this though, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, these rings are not like that good. The chaos damage I guess is okay. I guess I'll get the chaos damage ring. But nothing that appears to be intriguing for my current build. A little bit of everything. Price is a bit much, especially when all the expansion adds up. No group to play with since I was originally planning to play with my sister, but she's been busy raising a new child. Well, congrats on your sister raising a new child. That's massive. Big ups to your sister on that. Congrats on the new baby. But yeah, I feel the same way. I think with Borderlands or just any other like PvE looter shooter, you really know you gotta have like a good supportive backing when it comes to friends who are devoted to playing those games, because it's not for everybody. Like looter shooters requires you to have a good like company of homies to play with. Oh dude, Xiaodu, Grim Dawn is a great game. I haven't really invested heavily into it, just because it's a game that you don't have to really rush, because it's not a live service ARPG. It's a game that you can invest on your own terms, which is fantastic. But I do have it, and it's been fun. I just haven't really given it enough love yet. I was rocking with a dagger slash a shotgun build, or like a musket build in the game, and it's been really fun. Yeah, gain the Unk status. Big ups to you, Guzar, for that. That's huge, dude. Sorry about that. I had to burp. Yeah, big ups to you, homie. That's wonderful news to hear. I don't want any of these. Is it worth it? I guess it's worth it. I'll just grab some of these. Get her out of here. But yeah, going back to Grim Dawn, fantastic ARPG, and they've actually announced a new expansion that's supposed to come out this year, though I'm not too sure if it's like fully ready. I don't know, but that game is great. If you are an ARPG fan, then that game for sure is a must play. Oh, here we go. My friends and I have been waiting for that expansion for like a year. We've got a 4-stack ready for it. Let's go. Yeah, that game is a treasure. Like an actual treasure. There aren't that many ARPGs out there that do a great job of storytelling, but also build crafting. Like if build crafting is something you love, then Grim Dawn definitely is up there. That game is so full of builds that you can make. It almost feels like limitless as to what you can do. Ow. That hurt. Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy moly. Yeah, I want to read chat, but my brain is locked into these two bosses. POE2 isn't my vibe, to be honest. But you're an awesome dude. Thank you so much. You are as well. I appreciate you being here all the time, Seattle. You've always been well-mannered, respectful, and that I'll forever be grateful for. Your good attitude towards Elden Ring and just keeping your cool and being mindful of things, I respect that a lot. I really liked your Elden Ring playthrough, though I totally respect you wanting to preserve the experience and play it solo. I'ma head out. Oh, I just died. I'ma head out. I might drop it another time. I hope your current troubles resolve into something beautiful for your life. Thank you, Tiago. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the kind words and encouragement. Really means a lot, dude. No, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. It wasn't you. You didn't kill me. It's all good. You didn't kill me, dude. You're good. You're good. Thank you as always, man. Thank you. I know, like you said, this isn't really your cup of tea. Hopefully one day you'll change your mind, but I understand. But whenever you have the time, man, just come through, check me out. Who knows? We might, you know, cross paths in another game that I pick up. So, not to worry, man. As long as you come through, I'll be here, man. Much love to you as always. I always appreciate you. Always appreciate you. And again, thank you for the kind words. It really means a lot. All this will pay off in the end. It has to. And this boss kept putting me underground. I had to use escape shot to get myself out. Yeah, dude, this boss is actually annoying with the quicksand. Because sometimes you're so locked in that you don't even realize where the quicksand is. So you can't really see it. So you have to be like so mindful. If I just fight this guy alone, I should be good. If he just focuses on me right now, I'm cooking. If I could just cheese him over here and not give any attention to the worm, I should be good. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. Worm heard me. He's like, nah, dude, what are you talking about? Because the worm is the easy one. Worm is easy mode. He's Act 1 boss. I ain't stressing him. Scorpion is the annoying one. Is quicksand? Is it quicksand or is it just a bug? No, it is actually quicksand. That thing just sucks you in. You can't leave. He just creates patches of quicksand on the floor. I thought it was a bug too at first. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Alright, you're dead. Go to sleep. Hey! There you go. Alright, you're dead. Now it's your turn. Act 1 boss, easy. This is like basically beginning of the game boss. All I gotta do is just stay away from him. Oh my... Yeah, I ate my words there, buddy. I ate my words. I knew he was gonna spit out, and I was trying to dodge there, but I got shot. I ate my words. I got too cocky. I got way too cocky there. Way too cocky. Oh, you know what then? I'll beat you then. I'll beat Worm first since he's easy mode. And then rock a Scorpion. Since he's a bit slower. But yeah, Czar, I hope everything else is good for you otherwise. And then you have other games to play. I will be planning at some point in the future. I was talking to Jim and stuff about this, but I was hoping that, you know, once everything hits me financially, like everything's like good to go, I do want to invest in the Switch too, because I do want to have multiplayer streams where we play like Mario Tennis together, Mario Kart, all the multiplayer games that come out on the Switch. I want us to play together. And then also Duskbloods too, whenever that game comes out. Okay, as long as I can just stay away from Scorpion guy for now. Oh man, I almost got killed. They both came up at the same time. Oh! That was too close. And the snake isn't making it, the worm isn't making it easy for me. Because he keeps on going underground every second. Woo, that was close. Cook 'em. But I can imagine with you though, Carl, this would have been mad tough. Because of all the texturing you had to lower. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Leave me alone. Oh! Oh my gosh, his tail trapped me. Okay, we're almost there though, almost there. Oh, he almost killed me there. But he is desperately trying to stay alive. Holy moly. He does not want to die. Alright, dead. Alright, Scorpion's okay now. Just gotta avoid all these traps. That's fine. I'll take that. I'll take the stinger. So there's usually what, 3 jumps? Yeah. You know, come out now. It's kind of like the shark. Him and the shark are very similar. Woof. Yikers. Alright, we got this. I can get a stun him? Stun? Stun? Never mind, don't need it. Alright, perfect. We're out of here. Let me go talk to Reese real quick. Alright, sick. So now we can use these 2 points and start investing in... Okay, so let's go to fire. I want to go over here now. So how much do we need for this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I want the flammability magnitude here. So we'll go into some... What's this? Hold on, what's this? Nah. Go into some strength. Intelligence. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll just max this out. And this should be good. Because then enemies ignited by me have -5 to their resistances, which is always good. And then the next thing I need to do is just look for penetration. And then we should be crispy. Alright, nice. Okay, where are we now? Because now I gotta look for the one area. So this area we're good. Oh, this is the skull. Where is it? So we got the gates. Let me double check that I got the waypoint though. As long as I have the waypoint for this area, we can move. So let me double check that I have it. Yep, we're good. Okay. So now we just gotta go down south, clear out the next area, and then all we gotta do is finish up the gates, and then we're in maps. We're actually making good time. Surprisingly enough. This build has been like one of the fastest builds that has gotten me to endgame. Like even though I've struggled a little bit on some of the bosses, it's actually been faster in terms of my clear time. Much, much faster. Okay. Let's just run down here. Like I can spend hours fighting these guys, but let's just kill off a few of them and keep going. But man, the love y'all have given me today has been very, very, very welcoming, and again, I appreciate all of that, man. Just your presence alone has really brightened my day, and that's exactly why I love what I do. Because sometimes all it takes is just a few familiar faces to come through and show love, and it all feels good. Alright, this is where we are now? Yeah, perfect. Alright, so now we gotta just beat this area, and then we're crispy. I wish there was an actual bench in this area, though. Yo, you got a div and a chaos orb? Let's go. Let's go, Linus. What map were you on? Dude, I can't wait to get to maps again. I can't wait to get to maps of this build and just keep building on it and then seeing how far I can get. I really want to get to tier 15 with this. I really, really do. I feel very confident with this build. And I'm going to refine more of it as I go. No clue, it's a non-tower affected T15. Nice, dude. I'm happy for you, man. That's great. You got a nice solid div. Got it from a large Abyss chest. Oh man, Abyss is actually, like, despite what I complain about when it comes to the frame drops and the performance, The Abyss is so great for farming. It's so good. It gives you great omens that you can use for your crafting. It drops all of those like the jawbones and the rib cage that you can use to desecrate your items. So it makes the determinizing a lot easier. Deterministic, I guess you'd call it. Like it just makes crafting so much more fun. That's why I love the Abyss. I love it and I dislike it. But I dislike it for, you know, reasons that can easily be changed. It's like I love the challenge that it provides. The bosses you fight, or not bosses, but like the rares that you encounter in the Abyss are really fun to fight. And I just love the massive rush of enemies. It just sucks when the massive rush blows up my CPU. Uh-oh. Never mind. The Abyss boss got you first time when they revive. Oh yeah, that's the stuff that sucks. I've had some modifiers on some rares where it's like temporal bubble regens life. I'm like, come on, man. So I can't get close to you because if I do, I'm slowed, and you regen life. So I had to play at a range, and it's not always easy to play at a range against those plebs. Oh, I got a rogue. Hello. Got a rogue mirror. A ranger mirror match. Oh my gosh. Come on. Well, let's just kill off all these mobs first. Look at that. Look at that ad clear, man. 2 things I needed. Toxic growth and gas grenade and or gas here, and you're cooked. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! Oh, she could have sniped me and cooked me there. This is a mirror match right now. We are fighting. We are fighting in the streets. She's got the escape shot. No, you're not escaping me. Uh-oh. Oh, she healed. I forgot she heals on that. I may want her drops though, because she's a ranger, or she's a... I'm assuming she's a ranger. And every time she hits me with a move, she heals. And the moment I stop attacking her, she'll just heal. Oh, she has a unique equipped. It even says it at the bottom of her name. The Widow Hail. Alright, so I gotta kill her then. Dude, these stupid flippin' enemies. Okay, my headphones actually popped out of my ears. No! Mobs, leave me alone! Let me fight this woman mano a mano! Flippin' spiders, move! Out of my way! I need my piece. Dude, she is healing like crazy. Oh my gosh, she's making it dark. She's making it hard for me. And she's moving so much too. No! Damn, she's actually healing constantly with that consecrated ground. No, bro, come on. Stun her. Stun her. Stun her. Ah, come on, she's 1 HP. Stop baiting me into fighting mobs. Dude, she's healing so much. Oh my gosh, she baited me into fighting the mobs and I couldn't get my DPS there. Come on! Die! Thank you! Bro, these mobs are literally bodyguarding her. Bunch of plebs, dude. You see how flippin' thirsty those mobs were, man? Literally walking in front of every arrow. I already have this bow, though. Oh, it was all for naught, man. I already have this crude bow. I literally already have this, and I already have a better one, so I can just get rid of this. I literally have a better version of this. Well, that was lackluster. Uneventful. Would have loved if she gave me a better bow. Oh my gosh, there's no way. There's no way, dude. I hate how sometimes you don't want to run, but it runs anyway. Like I'm trying to run and also dodge. Oh, here we go. Frame drops. Nice, level up, perfect. Dude, I can't stay there forever. Jeez Louise. Ooh, okay. We're getting there, we're getting there. Alright, I think we should be at the bottom now. The door should be nearby, yeah. Oh, give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Gimme, 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 gimme. All right, so this way? Oh, by the way, I do have a build guide for my previous build. My poison ice build. Okay, this is also dumb. It says temporal bubble, but I don't see the bubble. This visual bug is actually kind of annoying. Because I'm like, why am I being slow? I'm like, am I chilled? No. Like, they gotta fix that. So I'm like, dude, how is it that I'm not seeing your bubble? There are times where I see it, and then times where I don't see it. Alright, is this the right way? Where the heck are we going? So I knew it was, is it down south or is it north? I always forget. It probably is the opposite way, right? Probably around here, you know? Despite how many times I've done this, it always gets me where everything is. Okay, so it is north. Alright, let's go. Let's go. I'm out of here. I ain't wasting no time on y'all. There you go. Okay, so that's the visual cue. Anytime I see snakes and corpses around, that's how I know I'm in the right spot. Alright, let's move. Yes, let's go. First Maria. Give me the second one. Give me the second one. So I can get through this area quickly. Where is it? Alright, drop it, drop it, drop it. Drop the Barria now. Dude, this music has been a banger. I don't know what soundtrack this is from or game, but it's banging. Drop it! Drop the Maria. I know you have it on you. Drop it, you snake. Whoa. Drop it. Where are you hiding it? Give me the Barria. I know you have it, you serpent. There's one though. Oh, this is Rangine's. So I think Yoon's is other side. Yo, what's up, Cake? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Pleasure as always. How are things treating you today? Come on, man. Drop it. Drop the Barria right now. Just so I can use this thing right here. I'm literally at the checkpoint. Thank you. It's about time. All right, give me a free amulet, boy. What do we get? What do I want actually? That's the real question. I guess I'll go for an amulet here. Spell damage, energy shield, spell damage, max energy shield, more mana, more resistance. Ooh, this is a good one. This is a good one. I got a lot of mana, good resistances. I will take that right now. What do we have on this? This gives me more spirit. which is never a bad thing. And it gives me a lot of stats. Like I have a lot of strength, a lot of intelligence. I guess I can keep this for now. It makes leveling a little bit easier. I don't have to invest too much in it. I can keep this perhaps from a next build. Toxic growth gets leveled up. Okay, so Rangine's done. Now I can go to where's it, Yoon? Oh, Yoon's on the other side, right? Yeah, Yoon's on the other side. Is it over here? I'm exhausted, but still here. Think I'm gonna get some food. Grab some food for sure. Grab some food for sure. Gotta rejuvenate. I'm guessing you're exhausted from work. I imagine that's the case. How has September been for me? Whoo, man. It's been a rough one, I'll tell you that. But in spite of that, honestly, I'm in good spirits. I was just telling chat earlier about how some of my side hustles have been depleted, so I kind of only have this career left. Like, well, this is my main career anyway. So I haven't really been stressing too much about it, but this is like the last kind of thing that I have. Because all my side hustles have been fading away. So it's been a bit rough around the edges. My passport expired, so that I have to also be mindful of. And that costs money to renew, so I have to like be a little bit more careful as to what I do moving forward. But that's about it. Like, I honestly, aside from that, I really can't complain. I really honestly can't. I don't see any reason to complain when I literally am alive and I'm here and I'm on my stream and I'm talking to y'all. Like, I literally have everything that I need as far as my joys. You know, I get to wake up, I get to play POE. Like, I really don't have that much to complain about. It's just, it sucks when I have an expired passport that I can't renew. So I'm kind of stuck. But other than that, like I said, you know me, I'm always in good spirits. And I do my very best to just focus on all the good things that are coming into my life. Because I was just telling what's it called, Carl and Ellie, like, I feel like because the pressure is on me right now, because I'm feeling so much pressure from what's happening around me, I feel like this is only God's way of saying something big's coming. Because anytime I feel pressure like this, when I look back at my life, at other moments where I've had to feel pressure, that was when my breakthrough was about to happen. So I'm just gonna sit tight and chill out and just have some more faith and be patient. As far as the heat wave though, it's not as bad. I think we're cooling down now, so I'm not feeling the excessive heat. That was, I think, that to me made things much more taxing. It was really the heat that made everything feel 10 times worse. But now with everything being moderate, like it feels like it should be, temperature wise, I feel like I'm okay. Like I can handle this weather now. But before it was like my room was hitting 38 degrees, 39 degrees. It was really hard to stream. let alone even just sit down for like 5 minutes without just pouring water out of my body. At least now I feel very comfortable to stream and to commit to what I want to do. Like, that's what hurt me the most. It wasn't so much the heat. It was more, I want to stream and I can't because of the heat. So the heat was holding me back from doing what I really wanted to do. But now, I'm good. I don't know if you were here for it, but I did do like an almost 24-hour stream, but a couple weeks ago. And that was like the best day, like weather-wise. It was so cool in my room. Like, I went for so long. That was the longest ever stream I've done in a very long time. I've never gone for like 21 hours on a stream. I could have gone the full 24, but I needed sleep so bad. All right, this boss is done. Ooh, tier 5s. This could be good. I have far too many things though. Tier 3. 344 accuracy. What else do we get? 23% fire resistance? That ain't too bad. That can be something I can keep. Potentially. I think I caught the tail end of it. Oh yeah, I went crazy on that stream. I was so locked in because it was the launch day of this. It was a launch day of the new update for Path of Exile 2. And so I was totally locked in. I didn't care what time of the day it was, what the weather was. I was in there. So I totally just immersed myself in the game for that long. And I still do. Like, I've had 16-hour days recently where I've just played this game non-stop. This game is everything to me. Like, when you find that one game, it makes everything that much different. Like, normally I'd go for like a couple hours on a few games, you know? But this is the only game so far where I've really locked in for 10, 15, 16, 20-hour days. And then I just take that time to make content. All right, let's keep going. But it was super fun. It was worth it. When you're having fun, everything feels worthwhile. And this brings me the greatest joy, because like every time I log in, I always feel like there's a new idea that hits my brain. And this game really encourages like a lot of creativity, so I feel like it's a nice sandbox of ideas. I never feel bored playing the game. I might feel tired because I just play too damn much. I'm never bored of this game. So yeah, this is pretty much what keeps me going. Like, mentally, keeps me disciplined, keeps me locked in. You know, I don't have to think about things too much. And then when I'm not streaming, I'm usually watching someone else play the game, or I'm studying the game. I'm reading docs, or again, I'm making content behind the scenes, editing, recording, clipping, things like that. So I'm always busy. I'm always doing something. I don't like to just sit around doing nothing. I don't like the feeling of just doing nothing. It feels weird. I like to be always active. Dude, what game is this from? So many good bangers recently. Wow, what the heck? Come on, man. I did not mean to run there. Oh, it puts me all the way back here, too. It sucks. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. This is the final boss of this area, and then I'm in maps. So I gotta lock in. I can level up a little bit though, that'd be nice. What are we at? 63. I'm actually 2 levels down. Normally at this tenure, I should be 65. So I'm actually 2 levels below where I should be. But that's because I've been speedrunning this anyway. But I should try and level up a little bit. It'll help along the way. Ow. That hurt. But how has your life been overall though, Cake? I know you said being exhausted today, but how have things been overall? Okay, checkpoint. Perfect. You are frozen. Perfect. All right, let's keep it moving. Dude, my earphones keep on popping out of my ear. I think it's losing the friction that keeps it locked in. Oh, mana suckers here. It's fine though. Here, come to me, come to me. Cooked. Normally I'd be scared of those mana suckers, but this Ignite is just doing work. I've always liked music like this, with like the Chinese instruments in the back. I don't know what it is about the eru, the Chinese instrument that's playing right now. It just sounds so cool. It's so like refreshing. Oh, this is a good jagged spear that I can use, but it's fine. I'll just keep what I have on me. No. Almost got caught. No. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's keep going. I'll boost my strength a little bit more, just so I get some more HP. So 1, 2. So okay. Whoa. I was pretty sick for about 3 weeks, and the loss of stamina is rough. But overall, I'm honestly just glad to be back at work. I'm a lot happier when I'm active and busy. Yeah, same, dude. Same. When I'm active and busy, I feel good. I feel ready to go. But the moment I'm sick or something's holding me back, it just sucks. I don't like the feeling of being stagnant. Being stagnant to me is like, it's just not a very satisfying feeling. So I know how you feel. I'm not doing much other than work and sleep right now, but it's a lot better than being sick and stuck. Facts. I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, I don't like to just be stuck doing nothing, because it creates crap in your mind that doesn't belong there. Your mind starts to ruminate over stupid things, and it's just like, I don't want any of that. Like my hold on, give me a sec. I'm gonna use the washroom real quick. Hold on. I was holding that. I was holding that for too long. Oh my gosh. I was holding on to that one for far too long. When I get locked in, I forget that I have to use the washroom at times. I drank so much water earlier, and I forgot to use the washroom. I am dodging that bullet like crazy right now. Oof. He almost crushed me. Come on, transform. There you go. Oh, this is not good. Yep, I knew it was not good from the moment I was standing there. That position is never good to be in just because of how locked in you are. Like, you can't really move. I don't want to be in that corner. It's better that I'm out. It's better that I'm at like the opposite end. Over here is not good. Here is okay. I have plenty of space to work with. That was weird. He is teleported. What the heck? Yep, don't want to be here, don't want to be here. Okay, that was weird. He's teleported again. What the heck? Wow, he almost killed me from that? I wasn't even close to you there. This guy's fire resistant too. That's the worst. He wasn't resistant to fire, dude? This is why I gotta get fire penetration. So I can actually cup these guys. Because if I had fire penetration right now, I can at least do more damage. Ow. Damn, how are you not stunned yet? This guy's literally sitting on the precipice of stun. There you go. Whoa! Almost cooked me. No, don't crash. Come on, man. Not like this. Like those little sudden drops in frames. So lame. Oh my gosh, almost got cooked again. Yeah, he's almost dead though. Oh, let's go. What? I don't have any more? Space? Wow. What do I not need then? Okay, get rid of the waystone. Okay, what else can I get rid of? I do have a lot of these augmentations, but I have far too many of them. Way too many. And I wish you could stack your waystones too. Alright, final lap. Oh, you know what I do need? I might need some more projectile damage for my actual, I might need it for my concoction, now that I realize it. So I'll have to invest in that after too. Wonderful. Oh yeah, I have no space. Is there anywhere I can sell these things, dude? Okay, let me at least stash one of these things. Okay, so this bow, I don't think I really need. This is doing 248. This is doing 187. Now we're good. Let me just sell that right now. What can I disenchant? This mask, the shabby hood. I guess I can keep that though.
I will tell you a tale.
I will tell you a tale. Okay, put some of these rings away. I got so many rings too that I need to just figure it out. Which rings are actually good. Okay, and this, oh man, I really want to use this still, but I'm gonna keep it on me. Just in case. And then these can go all up in here. Dude, this was supposed to be my Waystone stash tab. Now I've got all these things up in here. Got breaches in here. Fragments. Okay, let's see what else I need here. So I want to get rid of this. I guess I can do this for now. Oh yeah, I forgot that I can actually upgrade this. What do I want in here? Resistance, probably? What's my lowest? Fire res? Oh, perfect. Okay, good. Give me more res then. I'll take more res. Let's clean this spot up a little bit more. Okay, and this guy, I obviously can't. I don't have a. Yeah, there's nothing there. Whatever. I'll just sell it for now, I guess. This is a lot of quality though. That can give me a lot of good weapon stuff. Okay, well, better than what it was before. Return to death. Oh, okay. I could use this quarterstaff. I really want to use these just to get more supplies for my weapons. No. No, not this lag. No. Man. No, what is this nonsense? Ah! Let me out of here. Let me out of here. Okay, checkpoint. We're good. That was a nightmare. What the heck was all that? Alright, so now we're in the final area, but I think this is where I might call it a day. Because I'm starting to feel that mental fatigue. So I will probably just do this part off stream, and the next time you see me live, I'll likely be doing maps. I want to keep going, but my brain's like, it's about to tap out. So I'll call it a day here. It's almost been 4 hours anyway, so it's a good time for me to just chill out. So until then, I will catch y'all in the next one. I know who I'm going to raid. I know he's live. Jimmy Jim. Where's Jimmy? Jimmy's got to be live. Where is this guy? There he is. So I'm going to raid Jim. And y'all enjoy Jim. He's an awesome guy. Show him love. And I'll catch y'all on the next one, alright? Take care. I'll see you on Saturday. And yeah, we should be good. Alright, play some more POE. Until then, y'all take care. As always, New Warriors, stay strong, keep fighting. May the force be with you all. Always, alright? Have a good one. Love y'all. Thanks for your support, as always. Appreciate you. Peace.